If you end up kind of thinking, right, well, I'm going to just create this channel and I've got to create the content the algorithm wants or what the YouTube algorithm wants, it just starts diluting your content slightly because you're not speaking directly to your customer and actually telling them what you want to tell them and say, this is actually the real value and the real advice you probably should be listening to. And if you did that to start with and you didn't have another way of getting amplification to those videos, you end up the algorithm's never going to pick it up. So it's never going to be seen. So I understand the battle that people are going through. This approach that we've been mastering is to say, well, can you put paid ad spend behind amplifying those videos that you really want your customers to see and doing it in a way where you're not just getting it in front of lots and lots of people and trying to turn it into business. You're saying, I'm getting in front of people and I'm getting the same markers that the algorithm's looking for. So you're getting really high retention rates. So the advertising is not about getting someone to click and buy. The advertising is getting someone to watch your content and stick around and continue to watch your content.
Which the algorithm really loves.
Yeah. So it's almost like an indirect way of feeding the algorithm what it wants, but you get to choose what content you want to create, which is freeing for an entrepreneur. Where if you ever see these big channels, once you get to a really big size, you can kind of create whatever content you want because you've got so many viewers that watch your content because you're kind of an influencer. Whereas when you're talking about business, you're thinking, right, I want to build a connection with people first and build that brand. That's where you start to think, well, if I'm a real business owner, surely I have to consider what YouTube want me to create in order to start getting that traction. And this just gives you another option to say, well, no, you don't have to play that game. Let's reverse engineer this a little bit and say, create the content you really want to create that you know is, my customer saw this content and watched it for 10 minutes. They're going to probably want to do business with me. That sort of content you can really stand by. Doesn't have to even consider the algorithms. But then you're going to pay to get that video in front of people. And that's where you get this option. Yes, you're paying for that exposure, but it's done the right way. It's very cheap to do this. And you can get some amazing results by taking this strategy.